Welcome to the Elk Valley Riders Environmental Disaster Off-Road Motorcycle Club as we present May 24th, 2014, Part 2. Now it gets fun. So as we left you, we are heading south back towards Line Creek. And we were spending the day exploring every single road. That means a lot of left turns and U-turns. And oh, look, Dean missed the corner, but he likes doing that. So now we're going to climb up, up, up again. We're actually heading south in the Elk Valley. Nice loose gravel corner, and poof, in a blast of pixie dust, Dean takes off in the lead, rocking and rolling, climbing up. Now if you watch carefully, you're going to see my rear end slip and slide out a little bit here, and I of course mean the rear end on my bike. Here is a yarding area where the trees were pulled in and loaded on the trucks. Down to the left is the town of Elkford and the Elk River. Now you're going to notice we hit the end of this when we quickly turn around and head back down. You're going to notice we have to take the same roads. And Dean misses the turn. So do I. Now we're on the main line heading south back towards Line Creek. Looks like Dean's standing on his brake pad. Oh, another road. We miss it. Dean hits the boonies. I just do a Yui. Dean, of course, trouble steering, goes off-road. And off we go. Now, look at this. Another vehicle. Big old crew cab 4x. Not sure why I went so slow here. Maybe those boulders. Oh, panoramic. That's me and Elkford in the background. So we're climbing up this road. You'll notice we forget there's a little dip. Up. Trees in the way.
Clear out the dead trees yet?
That's right. And off we go. Now, how long would it hurt if I went over that edge? Who knows what lies ahead?
Oh, bullshit. Sometimes you win and sometimes you turn around and go back.
And that's what we did. You don't look over the edge. And of course, Dean, no fear, takes off, forgetting there's a dip in the road right there. Luckily, he was in first because I forgot to. I love this stretch. It's kind of like a highway. Slide the rear end a little bit. It's nice to have the cliff on the right for a while. Once again, you'll notice Dean goes to the green side. And back on the main line heading south. We could make a song out of that. Something about standing on the pegs on a gravel road and into the silt pit. We call it the gravel pit, but it's really silt. And the normally timid guy on the red bike, gunser for the hard pack, comes off the trail into the soft stuff and makes it. Meanwhile, Diener man, he's riding up and down. No fear, Dean. And we leave. Back up on the road. Quick right turn down towards the river. And now we're going to spend some time on the grooves and tire trails and ruts. They're all about rim deep. So the Elk River is just kind of down and to the left. And then this one goes nowhere. Well, being good off-roaders, we actually stay on road and don't destroy the grass. You know, if my mom knew what I did on motorcycles, she'd take the keys. And my wife knows because she watches these things. Notice those ruts, just waiting to grab my front tire and turn it sideways. So this is a neat road. Got some washouts. It's not well traveled. Got some holes. And who knows where it's going to end, but there's the river. And as we traveled along, we noticed it was getting less and less like a road and more like a quad trail used by hunters. And then, who needs a road? Just follow all these replant trails. Let's give the suspension a work. I'm going to try and hit a tree or two. At least the ground's soft, so, you know, falling might not hurt so much. Hey, Dean, when are you gonna stop? Like, really? Is the road gonna get big? Here comes the tree. Oh, missed it. So we kept going. Who knows? Till we got to here. Had a quick drink, turned around, and headed back out, standing on the pegs, low speed. This was another high point of the day. Realizing how close I was to hitting Dean, I thought I'd wait. Okay, now it gets boring. Let's speed it up. Head back to the last intersection. And again, you go off that side there. Might bend something. Now we head down. You see Dean just about hit a hole. And then,
I'm glad you were in front.
yep, we launched right into this swamp with the camera. So we checked it out. Was there a way around? And no. So back to the main road, then another side trip. Had to wait for Dean. Another tire rut filled excursion adventure. I got stuck up here a couple of weeks before in the XR 250. It was just grease. This was a fun little strip. Some ups and downs, some mud. Now on my little one, I got stuck here as well. Coming out a hole, I hit a rock.
That's where I got stuck in the WR 250. Didn't take the same good old route.
Now just up ahead, Dean takes the dive.
Oh no, man.
And then I did, and the road ended, and we turned around. We're almost back to the mine, so we're heading up along the Fording River. And this road's a little rougher. And if you look to the right, you can see little shots of the river, and right in front was the mine. So we hadn't been up this road. So this was a really good exploration. And you come to the fork in the road. Unbeknownst to us, we were about to come into the middle of a huge campground. Backwoods camp party site by the younger crowd. And I left this footage in just so that you can see the amazing amount of respect for the environment. I don't know who cleans it up. Now this is great. We're bunny hopping pecker poles. And you'll notice Dean's license plates. Right there, it's white, square. And he hits the pecker pole to the left, does a little wheelie. I hit it to the right, goose it up, and Dean doesn't go as fast. Almost kept it up. No one's hurt, nothing broke. We had a good laugh. And this road became, Dean called it a chicken road, because most people are chicken to take it. Yeah. So this thing became a quagmire of deep tire ruts with the river close to the edge on that drop. And no fear, Dean just keeps going. So I did too. Certainly the wide angle feature that GoPro does tend to diminish the details of the road surface. You will notice how close to the edge we get, once in a while. You'll see just up ahead I slide into a rut. It's kind of like riding on grease. And there, slide in again. This is quite a pretty two-track road. A little hop, jump, hop, jump. So they trench the roads, keep the trucks out, and not the quads and the bikes. Kind of like those. Now in the first part I mentioned you see this again. So here's where we ran around the corner to the washout. Dean took the shortcut. So let's go back the way we came. So Dean took this side road, so off I go. And the thing about Dean, he just goes. So if you look at the trees on the left, you'll notice this is downhill and it's loose, round, bouldery balls of rock. And I'm thinking, oh, that's gonna hurt when I go over that lip. So I move away. And it hurts when those branches hit you. Unfortunately, my battery died, so you don't get to see us climb this, and we rocked. Sorry, the pun was intended. And right there's the fording river in spring freshet. And I'm suggesting that this road might not be here anymore. So we stopped. This is a campsite. We stopped, drank the rest of my water, had a quick snack, piled back on the bikes, and headed home. Well, actually, we didn't. I just ran out of batteries. It's one of those great climbs. And of course, I'm thinking about that boulder strewn road. Turned out it was nothing to worry about. Did a quick lap of the field, and that's kinda it. So we rode for another couple hours, got up to the snow line, dropped my bike off the side of the road, got it stuck in the snow, and we had a great time.
See, I fucked it all up.
Goodbye.